finally here, back with the final tier list, the MSI 2024 player tier list. Now this one is going to be interesting. It might be controversial. Who knows? So how I'm gonna do this is I guess I'll start from top and go down to support. So I'm gonna get all of these out of the way because I don't need to be here anymore. This was for the team tier list. Put that on there. Just I'm not gonna rank the how do I say this? The minor region players, mainly because I don't know enough about them. And I don't want to get flamed by Brazil if I put Croc in F tier, which I might just for the memes. Alright, now let me grab all the top laners. So you have Keen, Zeus, Bin, Broken Blade, 369, Impact, was Brippo, and I want to say that's about it. That's all 8, right? Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about Oscar. If that doesn't tell you why I'm gonna put him, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna start Keen. Keen is one of the best tops, if not the best top laner in the world. So because of, let me get rid of this too, because I don't, yeah, okay. So Keen is the best, if not one of the best top laners in the world, so because of that, we're putting him in S2. I feel like that's easy to do. He's a very great player. His laning phase is up there with Zeus. So this is gonna, he didn't really rely on Rek'Sai like everybody else too, so that also gives him a 1-up. Let's see how he plays well at this international. Because last year at Worlds, he didn't play too great. I think I needed KT. It's KT. There's something wrong with that team. That team was cursed. Zeus. My man's had a lot of struggles in that final. Like, he turned into prime Desai. But during the regular season, he was a good player. His laning phase is still amazing. But he did get picked off a lot, towards the latter half of the season and going into playoffs. But at the same time, it just feels so weird to put Zeus not in S tier. Even with that said, it just feels so wrong to put him not in S tier. So because of that, we're going to put him bottom of S tier. Now, Ben was a little bit of a... Ben, there's an argument to be made. Put him in S tier. But I'm be honest, I thought about... At first, I thought he was S tier for sure. But I'm be honest, I thought about it. I looked back at some of his games. I'm going to put him at A tier. He's still a great player. But I don't think he's on the level of Zeus and Keen. I'm be honest. I'm sorry. And now for... we're going to do 369. We're going to start with all the Eastern top laners. 369, right here. Right, there we go. He's the best top laner in the world. There's nothing more I need to say. You just have to just accept it. That guy's insane. Broken Blade. Now, this is my boy right here. But at internationals, he is invisible every time. Western and domestically, he's amazing. But at internationals, he's invis. He's perma Akali surround. So because of that, we're gonna put him B. We're gonna put him top of B. Impact. I talked about it before. He's a very solid player. But I don't think in isolation, I don't think he's better than BB. I think this is close. Like, this doesn't do it justice. I think this is very close. But in isolation, I don't think he's better than BB. So because of that, I'm putting him just a smidge below. Oscar's had a really bad year, man. I'll be honest. Even last year, like, for Oscar as a player, to me, he's had one good split. And that was summer last year. Every other split was, like, really rough from him. Worlds, he was okay. This year, it's not hitting. He's making way too many mistakes, and he cut out way too many times, dying solo. Like, he's kind of a Cassante merchant. I'm gonna say Oscar's C tier. Do I put him in D tier and just do this one like this? I might have to. I think Oscar's really bad. I'm sorry. I'm putting Oscar in D tier. Whippo's best player on Fire Class, right next to Inspired. But I don't think he's on the tier as Broken Blade and Impact right now. When he's on, though, yes, he can be. It's just going to depend on what form of Whippo is coming into this tournament. But I don't think he's... it just looks weird to have it like this. Because then it's like you're just saying that Oscar's far and away the worst top laner. Because he is, but it looks mean, so we're going to do this. But I just realized I spelled out an F. We don't talk. Oh my god. I have to screenshot this. This is actually hilarious. Oh my god. I didn't mean to spell out an F, okay? That's just the way it happened. Add one more player, then it really is an F. Okay, but no. So this is what we're gonna leave this tier list at. I'm not mad at it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, put all the top laners down here because we have done these boys. But overall, I think Keen and 369 are the two best top laners heading in. Now time to pull up the junglers. Now we love ourselves some junglers, don't we, boys? There's gonna be a little bit of a hot take here. I don't know how y'all are gonna feel. What's general update there is? I don't know how y'all are gonna feel about it. Bot lane, that's also gonna be some hot takes. Why did I put Genji in here? Am I trying to say he's a major region now? No. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who am I? Oh, no, my fault. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm gonna start Canyon. Actually, we'll do them both together. In my opinion, these are far and away both two best junglers in the world. But I do think Canyon has that edge over Shroud, especially internationally. Canyon has shown time and time again that guy rises to the occasion. He's what we call a playoff peaker. Sure, there we go. In the NBA, okay, we call him playoff Canyon. And then Shun, I love Shun. I love his game. If I could pair him like with On, that'd be kind of cheating. But then, boom, we do this, right? But that's not the case. But I do think he's next to Canyon. I think there's a bit of a gap, but he's next to Canyon. He's a very good jungler. Owner, a little bit of a Rel merchant, and Rel is literally unplayable. I don't know why. Riot was just like, you know what? Let's just get rid of this champion. It makes the meta too different. We can't have that. And Riot loves making it. You know what I'm saying? So Owner, he's had an okay year. It's not bad, it's not great, it's just good. It's a solid year. A bit of a rel merchant. But overall, solid jungler. I play him A tier. I don't think anybody necessarily comes close to these two. Tien. I have to agree with Cage with you. This guy he will run down your games. The amount of games that he has just given away is crazy. The amount of times he's sold Jackie Love is crazy. Like, he's a good player too, don't get me wrong. But this guy loves to run it down, and because of that, we're going to put him in B2. This is how it is. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. He's just... He makes you want to scratch your head, you know? Because you know how good he can be. But most of the time, he's just going to run down your game. So because of that, and when it matters most, he's just gone. He's not even invisible. He's just AFK on Fountain. Like, I don't understand. Actually, no, not even AFK on Fountain. He's just AFK in the enemy team's Fountain. Time and time again. So because of that, we're going to put T in B tier. Maybe even bottom of B tier. I'm not sure yet. We're going to do Inspired. Inspired is like very selfish jungler, very cocky, heavy ego. But he's very creative in his selfishness. And I've always liked Inspired, like as a player. But it can be a hindrance to his team at times. And he can be a bit toxic. But I do think he's B tier. I don't think any jungler here is bad, I'm gonna be honest. I think any jungler here is C tier. Like, for me, Inspired is B tier. He's not gonna be next to T in Countdown. He might actually. We'll get there. Razork, Winter was really good. I'd say he was even better than Yike. Spring not so much. He's had some downs. So going into this tournament, he's not at his best. If we are just looking at last split and finals and everything, but if he performs to the level of Winter, then we put it like here. Razork or Inspired. Who would I rather have on my team? I'm going to go Razork. So because of that, I'm going to put Razork above Inspired. Now, Yike. Actually, we'll wait for Yike. Umpty. General Umpty. Love this guy. He's a volleyball player. So because he's a volleyball player, boom. Actually, boom. I can't put like he did gap Inspired. It's like, what do you value in the jungle there? But he did gap Inspired in that finals. Inspired kind of gapped him in the series before, so it's like I'd give the slight edge to Inspired. And then Yike, we're gonna put Yike here. I think Yike's the best jungler out of these guys. And you can say like, oh, he's playing with amazing laners, blah blah blah. That is part of jungling. You have to have laners. If you don't have laners, it's gonna be very hard experience for you. Okay, you're gonna be getting freaking invaded 24/7, 365 by Canny. He's gonna be all up in your jungle, taking everything and killing you over and over and over again while your laners are going, I can't move, bro. Waves hitting towers. So like, you know, it's a long day. But we're gonna put Yike top of B. I'd say he's top of B, low A. I'd say Yike is here. Especially if he's playing as the best. So actually, because of that, we're going to be a little bit different from I think what everybody else is doing. We're going to put Yike bottom of A tier. I do think he's better than TN because Yike won't just randomly lose you a video game. I'm going to screenshot this as well just to save these. Now it's very raw tier list. I'm doing this like off the top of my head for the most part. But I'm happy with this. So again, bottom of the bell, boys. Next is the mid laners. I don't know if it's gonna be too many interesting takes here. So who are we grabbing here? We are grabbing Chovy, Knight, Cream, Caps. I skip. Why do I keep skipping the T1 players? Humanoid or Humanoid, Appa Yip Yip, and Jensen. Alright, Chovy. I don't even have to say anything about this guy. Best player in the world. Now, will he choke? That's the real question. Will he be choky? Stay tuned. Knight, second best mid lane in the world. Love this guy. I've always loved Light for a very long time now. I think this guy's really good. Internationally, he can have a little bit of struggles. He hasn't, like, last year was his big, like, finally breaking through and winning that trophy. So I think because of that, he has that confidence. He just won MVP, just won the league. Look out for this guy. He might even outperform Chovy. You never know. Cream. Cream is good. It's just his champion pool is really small. And that got exposed in finals. I think it's gonna get exposed at MSI. I actually don't know where I want to put this guy. Like bottom of A. I don't want to say he's B. I'll put him bottom of A for now. We'll see how things work out. Faker. I don't think Faker's S tier, but I do think he's better than Cream. Internationally, Faker steps up massively. MSI, not too much. Last year, he had a really rough MSI, especially with the Nautilus mid thing because of caps. I do think he's better than Cream. I just don't think I can't put him above Chovy tonight. But we'll see how well he performs this MSI. Caps. We'll wait for Caps. Things might get interesting. Jensen was mid laner, was the mid laner out of all the major regions, every team, he's the worst mid laner. I'm sorry. Like laning phase, he's bad. Him and his fire don't seem to be clicking like that. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry, because I really am. Appa, I think he's in the same boat as Jensen. I think he's second worst mid laner, and I love Appa. That's my guy. Can't wait to see him versus Faker. I hope we get it. Him versus Trophy. The typing is going to be... It's him versus Caps. Oh, the typing is going to be amazing. But outside of that, he's not that great. So, I'm sorry. Humanoid, it depends what Humanoid we get at this tournament. I think we're going to get a solid Humanoid, so I'm putting him in B tier. Caps, again, is coming in The best he's looked at coming into international in a very long time. He's peaking, in my opinion. Do I put him above Faker? Top 3 mid at the tourney. You know what? It's a tier list. You know what? Let's have fun. Whatever. Let's have fun. We're gonna say Cavs better than Faker. I don't say he's that much better than Faker, but I think right now coming in this tournament, I think he's playing better than Faker. I know, copium. You can say whatever you want. Bias, sure. But it's a tier list. Who cares about being 100% perfect 100% of the time? Let's have a little bit of fun. This will be the tier list. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Mid lane tier list. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock. Alright, who's next? Next is the ADCs. Oh man. This might be the first, like, okay, actually no, I put Oscar in D tier. Somebody is definitely going in D tier. That's all I have to say. Elk, Guma, Jackie, Hans, Noah, Yeon, as Casual calls him, and Masu. Pace has been having a really rough year without the light. I don't like it's been actually kind of bad just a little bit. Especially coming in this time, man. I think Genji's bot lane is the weakest thing about them. I don't think Pace is that great right now. He's not a bad player. He's still good. He's just not playing up to his level, so we're gonna put him at A tier for right now. He might be bottom of A, not sure yet. Guma, best player on T1. I think Guma and Elk are the two best players, two best ADCs in the world. Elk is number 1, I've been saying this. That guy's insane, his losers is insane, everything about this guy is insane. Everything you want in an AD carry wrapped into one player. Guma's the next best thing to that. I don't think there's a giant gap here, but I do think Elk is better right now. Jackie Love. Jackie Love is my boy. I love this guy. Favorite ADC, but he can int sometimes. Like, Elk has all of Jackie Love's, like, flash forward flashiness without the int. So, like, Elk is just a better Jackie Love, right? But Jackie Love, I do think is a very good ADC. He just has his moments. He's like the Shy. But not as bad. Not as inty. Hansama. I'll put Hansama in B tier. I don't think he's up here with these guys. Like, he's not just gonna outright, out of nowhere, carry a game like these guys. Like, he has it in him, but 9 times out of 10, he's not that X factor like these guys are. Noah. I had this conversation with my friend Mystic, and in it I did say Noah was the best Western ADC going into it. And I think that still holds true. I do think Noah is a bit better than Hans. Just a little. This is actually kind of difficult. Just a little bit. And now call me crazy, but I'm gonna put Yeon B tier. Yeon has glowed up so much this season, and his playoffs was insane. If you can't see that and you still want to disrespect this guy, that's on you. Masu though, I'm putting him in D tier. I'm sorry, I don't think Masu's good at all. I don't see it. Like I see no like real redeeming ADC qualities in this guy. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really do. But that's just how it is. He does not pass the eye test like most of the other ADCs here. I apologize. Oh my god. Now, moving on. Who do we? Well, now we just have the supports left, and then we're done. Crazy world we live in. Okay, the hands, Carrier, On, Mako, Makey X, Jun, Koyeye, and Busio. Now, the hands, good player. Shot calling wise, amazing player. I'm putting him in A tier. I don't think he's S. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. On. Probably the best support at the tournament. in my opinion. That guy's crazy good. Again, especially when paired up with Shun. Those two make magic happen. They make shit happen. They make sure shit gets done. Okay? Respect it. Carrier. Again, I don't think it's like necessarily his meta. Like if it was more of a range support meta, then like 100% amazing. But I'll put him. Actually, I think he's better than Lehens. I really do think, like, overall, I do think he's better than Lehens. I think what Lehens has over him is, like, shot calling. Do I want to put Carrier above Lehens going into this tournament? Nah, I can't. I actually can't, because Lehens better hook champs than Carrier. Mako, I think Mako is coming in this tournament really well, too. But do I put him in B tier? Do I want to put him in B tier? It's a great question. His Rakan's really good. He was playing well. He helped top in a lot of those games and finals. He even won him a game, almost won him another game. Do I want to put everybody in A tier though? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna revisit this. We're gonna have to revisit this. So we'll start with some easy picks because of it. Busio is like C tier, maybe even D tier. I say C tier. I just don't think he's good. I don't think he's that great. Again, on FlyQuest, bot lane is the worst part about that team. Like period, the worst part about that team. Sorry, my friend here is saying that Hans should be C tier. I disagree wholeheartedly. But Busio is C tier. I don't think he's that good. I won't put him in D tier. Will I put him in D tier? Nah, I think he's... I think he is... I think he's the best part of the bot lane between Masu and him. So we're going to put him in C tier. Koyeye. I think Koyeye is a very solid, good support. I'm putting bottom of B. I don't think you can say JJ is bad. He hasn't really struggled. He's just a good overall player. Especially with the knowledge that he has, he's a good overall player. Now, this is where some hot takes might come in. I'm going to put Mickey X here, and we're going to put Jun here. Now, you could call me crazy, but these guys are actually really good. Especially Jun, okay? Jun's mechanics is insane if you watch this guy play. And for Mickey, Caps and Mickey, I'll say it again, are two best Western players heading into this tournament. Jun, I think, might be right behind them. Because, like... But for Mickey, he just ints sometimes. And when he ints, he ints. The inting doesn't stop. Like at all. That's just how it is. But I do think Jun's better than Mako. I think Mickey's better than Mako. I'm not going to do Cage Roll for picking Mickey over Carrier. But I don't think I can necessarily put Carrier over Lehens. But I'll put him like right next to Lehens. I think On's the best split. That's probably why I would have it right now. Based off of it. I'm not mad at the tier list. Like, I'm not mad at the tier list at all. Okay. But that's it for the tier list. This will be out first, but I have a predictions video, MSI Day 1 and 2 predictions video coming out at 12 midnight today. So look out for that. But I'm not mad at these tier lists. We're going to see how this tournament shakes out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. A lot of rambling, a lot of yapping at APA. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you all for watching.